Nicole here with Kip. We're going to be going over how to properly introduce him to new people. He's a little bit nervous when he sees people that he doesn't know. Apparently he is not the biggest fan of men specifically. So basically when you do have him in a situation where you have people around, of course he's a dog and they're really interested in him. He's really cute. They're going to want to touch him, pet him, give him food, whatever, you name it. People want to make sure that they touch your dog. And the first thing is training the people. So when you are out with him and you know he gets a little bit nervous around men or something, and someone asks, "Can I pet your dog?" Just let them know, hey, we're in training right now, so it might not be the best time. But at that time, you're going to be working with Kip, making sure that he has a job to do, that he's sitting down, he's staying. This gives you the opportunity to go approach the person instead of having the person approach you, which a lot of times when people do that, they tend to approach the wrong way. Oh, what a good dog, what a good dog, and it's scary. So when you approach, or when someone approaches the dog, you want to make sure that you ask them first, hey, instead of cowering over my dog, let's lose the umbrella factor and perhaps you could just give him a hand. Let him sniff your hand or stand to the side and just let him sniff you. So when you do have people come over to the house, the same thing. First, make sure you have him on the leash, that way you have complete control over him. And also if he gets a little bit too nervous or excited, you're able to address that behavior immediately. Alright, so we're going to be working with first the wrong way to approach a dog. And when you do this, you want to make sure you have him under control, so he's going to be at that sit. It doesn't matter how long it takes, he needs to follow through with the command before he can be introduced to anyone. So, number one thing, making sure that he has a job to do when he's being introduced to someone, and we're going to do the example of the wrong way to approach a dog, and you'll immediately see his reaction from that.
Doggy, good doggy. Hi, doggy. Good boy.
Alright, so you saw that reaction there. It's extremely overwhelming, it's incredibly rude, and of course the dog is going to react when they are approached that way. So just think of yourself being small, surrounded by all these big, tall people, and they just come at you like this. It's very, very intimidating. So when you do have someone approach your dog like that, immediately, excuse me, we're doing training right now, so if we could just hold off on the touching, and for a second, I just want to make sure that he's comfortable, he's sitting nicely. Immediately you saw he got nervous and he backed away, and then he had a reaction towards Mirko. So we're going to do the right way to introduce him to new people, which, like I said before in the video, you want to instruct the people first before they approach your dog. So when you see them coming down the street and they have eyes on your dog, when they come up to you, hey, excuse me, we're in training right now. Would it be okay if he sniffed your hand or smelled your leg first? Then when someone comes up to him, you'll be able to be next to him. They can approach the dog without cowering over the dog. You don't want to make it scary for the dog. So standing off to the side, the dog doesn't get direct attention. He's not being ignored. If you, for example, put your back towards the dog, you just want to stand to the side. This way you're not threatening, but your presence is still known. So when he's sitting, laying down, someone can approach him, standing off to the side, can kneel, still off to the side. You want to make sure that you avoid that just full on, let me pet your dog, let me put my hand by your dog's face thing going on there. So we're going to do the proper way to introduce him to new people. Give me. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. And whenever you guys are ready.
May I come pet your dog?
Yeah, just let you know we're in training right now, so you can approach him, but I just like for you to approach him from the side, just to let him kind of smell you for a little bit. Very good. Awesome. So he now knows who Mirko is able to approach him. However, he's not threatening, which is the number one thing. Kip might feel threatened by someone approaching him head on. So when you do introduce him to new people, make it comfortable for him. First, address the people. Make sure that you establish some ground rules. And also, observe Kip. And if you know that he's getting uncomfortable, take him out of that situation. Take him down the street for a walk. Let him cool down and then try it again. If you're feeling frustrated, do not proceed. You want to make sure that you're calm, collected, and assertive when you're working with him in a situation like this. So he's doing really well right now. He's not overly interested, however, he's accepting that Mirko is standing next to him, which is exactly what you want. You don't want him to, be threatened in any manner. So no barking, no teeth, no nothing. Very good. And one other person going to do the proper way to meet a new dog. Yes, it would be okay. Do you just stand to the side so he can smell you? Or not? So Mia's getting down to his level. Again, she's still not facing him. She is not threatening whatsoever. And he's more comfortable. Good. And now you can see he is a lot more relaxed in this state. He doesn't have someone coming head on towards him. And now he can get a nice, affectionate pet from someone. Again, you want to watch the signals from the dog. The eyes rolling back, the ears, making sure that you're watching your dog's posture. Very, very important. So you can ensure that you have a safe first meeting with new people. You can trust that he won't feel threatened, and you can also trust that the people will not make your dog feel threatened. But he did a really good job, and this is basically how to introduce him to new people, and I have a feeling he'll do great. We'll see you later. Bye.